Hello, Brad here again, and today I will be reviewing another Kerosene fragrance, and this is his newest release called Fields of Rubus. This one, along with Woodhaven, are both scheduled to be released this month and available at Min New York. This is considered to be an eau de parfum. As far as classification, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it would probably fall in the Oriental Woody class. Notes, we have raspberry, plum, apple, tobacco, wood, musk, vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, and patchouli. Um, Now, I didn't actually wear this one to work like I did the other kerosene fragrances. I was kind of just trying to test it out, give it a couple different testings instead of one strong full wearing. Also, I would say that as far as the kerosene line goes, this one is probably his most appropriate for the evening wear in terms of um, when you would wear it. I know like you could probably wear like Root Elements in the evening as well, but I think this one definitely just doesn't seem like a good like day wear fragrance, especially if you're working in like a hospital environment like I do, where most of the day wear fragrances are going to be kind of like the fresh citrus type. This one very rich, like I said, oriental type fragrance. Um, to kind of describe the smell of it, I do get a lot of the fruit in there, like a sweet, syrupy fruit. Um, what's kind of interesting is that I also seem to be picking up on something that kind of reminds me of chocolate as well. There's no chocolate mentioned here, but it's almost like there's a chocolate note in here as well. So if you can imagine, like maybe eating a banana split, when you finish eating the banana and the ice cream, in the bottom of the dish you have like this residue, kind of like the fruit syrups and the chocolate kind of mixed together. That's kind of what I get here with Fields of Rubus. This isn't really what I would call a gourmand, though. When I say banana split, I don't want to imply that it's really a gourmand. The tobacco wood, the patchouli, give it that oriental richness, make it very elegant, refined, and appropriate for like a classy, dressy evening fragrance. Um, Similar scents, I would say Arpege by Lanvin from the Designer Market, Tabak Aria by Sonoma Scent Studio, um, Bleecker Street from Bond Number 9 kind of has a similar vibe to it, I think. And, well, Angelman, it doesn't really smell like Angelman, but I think if you loved Angelman, which I don't really love Angelman, I think, Angelman lovers, you know, or people that like Guerlain's L'Estant, those types of fragrances like the patchouli laden evening wear scents are probably going to want to check this one out. Not really my cup of tea because I'm not really into the rich patchouli type scents so much. So I'm not going to give it a high score for my taste. But that's not to say that it's not worth checking out. I think women also would probably like this one. It does have like that typical woman's oriental kind of a feel to it, like a lot of oriental fragrances do. I mean, there's probably some debate about whether or not a fragrance like Angel Man or Lancame's Hypnos could be worn by a woman. I think they could be, and if you agree with me there, then I think this one also is definitely like a unisex oriental type fragrance. So kind of sweet, syrupy, fruity, almost like a chocolate in there. I'm picking up on in the rich tobacco patchouli base. So if you're into that kind of thing, you certainly want to check this one out. A little bit different than a lot of the other kerosene fragrances. Most of his fragrances are like these woody fragrances. This one, he went for more of a oriental woody. I would say this one and Whips and Roses are probably his most suitable for women. But they're all unisex, I believe, so all of them could be worn by a woman. But this one and Whips and Roses, if you're a woman, are the ones I think you're going to want to check out first. So let's get into some scorings. Smell, for me, I give it a 6 out of 10. Just not really into those heavy patchouli vanilla type scents. But I know a lot of people do like that kind of thing. And I'm expecting to see some hype for this fragrance once other reviewers start to get their nose on it. So, don't disregard it just because I didn't like it. I just don't really get into the Oriental woodies like I used to. I'm more into the fresh citruses. So, I mean, I wouldn't wear it, but I wouldn't say don't try it. Versatility, I give it a 4 out of 10. I just like the day wear fragrances mostly at this point. You know, I'm not looking for the tux and tie, dinner for two with candlelight and violins. You know, I mean, if that's your thing, this is kind of a fragrance you're going to want to wear for those occasions. Projection longevity, no, I didn't really give it a full testing here, but it is a rather heavy, dense scent. So I'm going to go ahead and give it 8 out of 10 for that. Uniqueness, I give it about an 8 as well. Not quite the same as anything else I've ever smelled. Price point, typical kerosene pricing point, around $140 for the 100 ml. Overall, for my taste, 6 out of 10. But I do know that, like Copper Skies, which I didn't care for either, this one's going to get some hype because it's got the kind of smell that I know a lot of people in the fragrance community enjoy. So yeah, check it out, Fields of Rubus. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.